What is up? We're back with the WoW Midnight Beta because it has higher requirements. It requires a M3 now or M2, M3 I believe. The minimum specs have gone up, so I decided let's test it again. How does it run on the M5? And I'll be doing the M4 later as well, so you can decide what device you need to play this on. So here we are in the capital city of Silvermoon in Midnight Beta, and yeah, the FPS pretty good. I'm using the same settings as always. Let's go over it real quick. But it's 7 out of 10. Annoying thing there, by the way. But it's these settings and 7 out of 10. Which is, yeah, easy. Just scale it to 7 and it's the same as mine. And disable the target 60 FPS because that will scale resolution and all. We're playing 1080p, of course, as always. And yeah, the FPS differs per zone. I mean, sometimes it's around 100, like here, but sometimes it's more like 60, like in Silvermoon, where there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm eager to see how rating will work out here, but I fear it will be below 60, because it's already going below 60 in some spots. So here's a different area, a nice panda looking area, you know, the bamboo and stuff. Reminds me of Pandaria in a modern setting somewhat. But doesn't matter for the FPS, it stays stable and I'm constantly flying. Sometimes I land because the FPS is higher when you stand still or walk, right? But you know, flying is, I guess, the torture test. Not really sure if you can call it like that. I couldn't get to the floating island, the Voidy, but I could get to here to Suleiman, or I'm not sure what it's called, but the voodoo troll area, I guess, right? And it's a little bit different assets and stuff, but smoke and other trees and stuff. But again, it doesn't really seem to matter much for FPS. Here we're in the low 60s, but 70s, but as soon as I stop, it climbs back to the 90s. Like, the flying also removes some frames, obviously, because you know, you're going faster and stuff. But that's why we're doing it, right? We're gonna look how it runs and to see how it runs at its best. Now, I like to play at a minimum of 7 out of 10, so for me this is really the bare minimum that I need to enjoy the game. So I'm happy to see it stays above 60, because I personally play at 60, so I'm hopefully quite happy about it when it launches, unless they change something. And here's a little different area, forest in the autumn season, which I thought was kind of neat. That's really it from what I found so far in the beta and, you know, beta, how do you say it? But yeah, hope you get the ID for Midnight with this. Alright, see you in the next one, bye bye.